What's up, besties?
Hi. We're
heard about Yuri?
so dark on the background.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, without having little go-to shoes up, it is a little funny.
It is very funny.
But yeah, we got
shrouded
the
in
mood
darkness
lighting
today.
Mm-hmm.
We got the mood lighting on. We were shrouded in darkness.
Mm-hmm.
We're here to play gay people game.
Gay people game. My beloved.
Also, you have to share the screen with me, by the way.
I mean, I guess if you really wanted. I forgot I was still sharing for setup stuff. Where is it? Yeah, hi. We're finally back.
Hi.
Hamilton. Hi, people. Thank you for the resub. 2 live 2D models, it's true.
That's 2 of them.
Girl.
We're using it's very old, actually.
Yeah.
The good old collab feature.
Mm-hmm. And this will be slightly more appropriate when we're perhaps... Oh, you know what I possibly forgot to do is select the goddamn game for my game scene, so I can switch over to it, but that takes 2 seconds, so it's fine.
Oopsies.
Oopsies.
Oopsies. It's fine.
It's fine.
We're very professional, straight.
We're so professional. Let's go over that.
So professional with it.
Yeah, we're definitely still very dark compared to it, but you know, it's about the vibe.
Yeah, this is kind of the vibe. I mean, you could always turn your overlay off and move your thing to full screen.
Oh, that's true. Let's try that. Get that set up real quick. Where's my overlay? And then game capture. That's what we're talking about, baby. Yeah, okay.
We're so fucking back. See, this is a peak. This is a peak aesthetic, right? Now we're immersed. Okay. We're really... Are you guys feeling immersed yet?
Are we feeling the immersion?
Yeah, are we feeling the immersion?
The vibes. It's true. Yeah, let me get out my straighten this up, but then should be good to go. Should be good to be gamers. Not that I've ever played a video game before.
I don't know what video games are.
Yeah, they're kind of cringe. I do normal stuff that normally people do. You know?
Yeah, normal. We're really normal. We're really normal here.
Nothing wrong with us at all.
Nothing wrong with us at all. Very normal stream. Nothing wrong. Nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here.
You guys pay your taxes? Well, don't go that far.
Well, yeah, see... that's a bit much for me.
The ice cream parlor hasn't paid taxes in years.
Yeah, I mean, it just seems like they don't care.
We don't have taxes in hell.
Sorry, I realized I have to... quick.
Brain rot from old school RuneScape. Oh,
so
no.
True.
You know what? You know why I say that?
Sunday Driver.
Oh shit, Sunny Driver. So true.
All I know is that little gnome is from RuneScape, I think.
That is
I don't know
correct.
anything about RuneScape.
That's all you need to know. Okay. Now we're good. I had to set up my like little like not whatchamacall, the little touchpad.
Oh.
So I can actually control my model, which is, you know, generally advisable.
Surely not.
Of course not, bestie. That would never happen. Yeah. Let's cook.
Let's cook. We're cooking.
Mm-hmm.
I could open up a jewel in the background.
That's true, bestie.
We look very ominous when the stream
Yeah.
goes dark.
What were we even doing?
I think we have to talk to Rosemarine, right?
Yeah, I think so. Meet
We're
Freya
so
later. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, story. You look nervous, Elise.
That's because I am, Rosemarine.
Sorry,
We can talk about it. I can try and...
No, it's alright. I don't want to think about it. Let's go, Rosemarine. Rosemarine?
Rosemarine?
What do you mean?
Yes.
Alright.
Keep close to me, Rosemarine. Kind of blocking the text a little. Oh yeah, we totally are.
Yeah, you
We're
might
reading
wanna-
all
I
of
was
it,
like-
so we're not. You can't actually complain.
You could probably move us over a tiny bit. You could cut me off a little bit. It's not a big deal.
No, so you're on stream.
Yeah.
Not allowed.
After we spent all the time setting up the live tutorial. Real.
So blocked a bit. Just trying to figure out what I wanna do. Well, I could put us on opposite sides if I like. Hold on. If I do this real smart, like, and then make us both small over here. So I'm over here. You're over here. We can each have our personal space and never touch.
Never touch.
Get shrunk.
Isn't there it's like the one post where it's like, isn't there someone you forgot to ask?
True.
It's your OBS settings.
Yeah.
Your fucking YouTube studio window is so small
Yeah.
on your stream. It drives... I'm like, how do you live like that? Because mine is like the size of... I expand mine to be the entire width of my screen.
I just do that because, like...
So I can yeet around my model for fun.
I just do that because I don't want to bother with, like, moving my model manually when I go to my game screen from, like, chatting.
Well, I mean, you can set up toggles for that.
That's
automatically move
true. I should maybe just do that.
I don't have those, though. I do it
Well,
manually.
see, listen. That's fair. Lord knows what we're going to find.
Oh, fuck. You still haven't told me about last evening's.
Alright.
Whatever happens, Rosemarine, promise me you'll keep close to me. Now, serious off screen. Oh, really? Hold on. I forgot to actually... There we go. Now we're good.
We're so Gucci.
We're so Gucci.
Of course, Elise.
Are you alright, Elise?
Alright.
Come, let's go.
Yeah, I love woods.
I love woods.
I love woods.
Yeah, just let me just get rid of. See, I was editing it on my like old preview screen, forgot to actually.
You've had enough of me. You hate me.
Enough of this guy.
We have to play another game after this. We have to do Pocket Mirror after this.
That's true, yeah. Rosemarine, to the woods. Maybe it's best you stay home.
I can, but...
This is dangerous, Rosemarine. That crow attacked me earlier and I...
Reason for me to go with you, wouldn't you say?
I'm serious, Rosemarine.
So am I, Elise.
Alright. But promise me.
That I'll keep close to you? I know.
Kinda gay. For goodness sake.
Yeah, so I did find out something about this game, is that the Rosemarine route is like the canon TM route.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So we may want to do a speed run of Rosemarine's route.
But what about your girl, though?
We could do all of them if you want.
I'm assuming we're going into the woods.
Yeah. Oh, I need to find my fucking spreadsheets. Hold on.
Having fun plus playing.
Yeah.
This is where it happened, Rosemarine.
Please look.
Uh-oh. How does that happen? Those are horseshoes.
So many, too.
These weren't here earlier, Rosemarine. It doesn't make any sense.
There are feathers scattered about, too. Are these from the crows you said you saw?
I don't know what to make of this, Rosemarine.
Come, Elise, we have no choice but to see for ourselves.
Rosemarine!
Wait, Rosemarine! Just like, yeah, let's just go, whatever.
Rosemarine has no self-preservation.
Not in the slightest. Rosemarine? Rosemarine? Well, I fear she's died. Silly lass. She must have wandered in all by herself.
Rosemarine!
Rosemarine! Surely one day she'll get her name right. I forgot it's like this.
It's time for spooky!
Yay!
Time to get scary! Get scared, get scared, get scared, get scared!
This is so pretty, though.
It's so pretty. This game is gorgeous.
Yay, the Colosseum!
We love Colosseum.
Love Colosseum. Oh.
Rosemarine!
Rosemarine! Rosemarine!
For goodness sake!
In the Lord's name did she go? I'd best carry on, I suppose. There's no going back. These little guys. Would you like to be a crow, Bestie?
Oh, hold
Suits
on.
you, I think.
A golden maiden! A golden maiden! You've become another golden maiden. You're to become another golden maiden.
Golden Maiden?
Make certain you earn his adoration, or otherwise...
Sorry, I'm gay. Otherwise...
You'll be bathed in gold. You'll be bathed in gold. Serve him. You will serve him. You will.
epic and cool. Love this.
I can't get over how gorgeous the, like, scenery in this game is.
It's so good. Not our fault! Not our fault! What wasn't, Crow? We're not only predators, we're scavengers as well. I suppose, but what are you trying to tell me? Already dead. Already dead. That horse was already dead, lass. She rode it! She rode it! You don't mean... A feast for us! A feast for us! It was a feast for us, ma'am.
Crows.
I love crows.
I love when crows talk specifically like that. It's so whimsical.
It's so good. The witch, was it talking to these birds? I feel I'm losing my mind. It's probably fine. There's not... If you start talking to birds, that's normal.
Surprise! Pleasant surprise! How pleasant it is to see you here, lass.
I thought you were the ones that invited me, Crow.
Not every lass who gets those shoes winds up here.
There have been others?
You're not special. You're not special.
Damn. Screenshot.
Getting fucking dissed by a crow. Damn.
Can't believe this. New story event available. Yay! I'm sure I'll be normal. There was...
Rosemarine!
Rosemarine!
For goodness sake.
What were you thinking wandering off like that, you?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I told you to stay close to me.
I got a little distracted, is all.
This isn't the time or the place to get distracted, Rosemarine. We don't know what could be in these woods.
Hurry it up!
Come now, we can't sit around all night. I'm not worried about it.
Visitors, visitors!
Must you all say the same thing twice?
Twice!
We have to stand. Oh, I've had it with you wretched birds.
You're the wretch! You're the wretch!
Why, you?
Tweet!
This is such a bizarre place. It's so different from last night, too.
This is rather noticeable, isn't it?
Whose influence? Wait, did I skip over something? His?
Of course. Who else?
I suppose. It's normal. I see.
Oh, you can circle. You're just not
Yeah.
standing in the right spot.
Is it usually a little bluebird?
Yeah, it's usually a little bluebird.
Okay. I think it's a different setting. Just have me on edge. I'm like, bird.
No, this is dangerous.
I don't know about that.
You want to explore first?
Probably a good idea.
There's stuff you can pick up in this area, just so you know.
Yeah. It's dark over here.
Oh, you're walking past all the collectibles.
Wow.
The pots.
Oh, duh.
Not everything will be, not everything will have a collectible in it, though.
That stuff. Can't believe they do this to me. Fuck your pottery.
We broke into the... the pots! Now even I'm speaking in doubles.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hi.
Oh.
Tell me, Crow, where are we exactly? I'll tell you nothing. I tell you nothing. Oh, why do I bother? This is my lord's realm. Where else could we be? Wait. Spoke only one time. So you do know where we are? Never said I didn't, did I? I suppose not. Alright. Some of these look like they have nests inside. Several oddly shaped yet neatly carved ceramic pots and vases rest on the ground. Cool. This well is rather deep, isn't it? Not very responsive, is she? A narrow brick well reaches deep into the earth's depths. Its walls cracked and shriveled. They make homes in the pots. I don't know about that.
The crows just live here.
Bird's claw?
There's something missing in the center, isn't there?
I suppose. Emerging up from the ground, a golden bird's claw stands immobile. I would hope it stands immobile.
Okay, now I think we can deal.
I got a ring of rune.
What is this?
A ring?
The crows.
Crows don't wear rings. What did you say, Rosemarine? My eye!
You've come! You've come! Look who it is! Look who it is!
Okay, so Rosemarine is kind of back. If only because she's freaked out.
You've brought me such company, good company too!
Out with it!
What are you wittering on about, you wretch?
You've done well in coming here, lassie.
So you'd best give me what you promised, Crow.
What he promised. The testament! The testament!
Where is it, Crow?
Come a little further into my grove, lass.
Why, you little... I didn't hear about this.
Show it to me! Show it to me! What is she to show you, Crow?
Rose and Marine?
Rosemarine? Okay, give me back that ring, you!
Show me how far those ruby shoes will take you. All that you desire, lass. It's so close yet so far.
You could at least tell me your name, Crow, if you have one.
It's a secret. That's a secret.
Okay. Why, you wretched bird. That doesn't answer my...
Enough chatting. Enough chatting. Come find me if you'd like to know more.
Damn.
Wait!
Wait!
Find me. Come find me. I suppose we ought to go find him.
I don't know about that. He was kind of unclear. What's gotten into you, Rosemarine? You're not yourself.
What do you mean?
Oh, to hell with it. Let's go find that wretched bird. Gotta go find that boy.
Okay.
Ah.
So there is a secret up in the far left side of this area. I don't think we should trust that crow.
Alright, out with it, Rosemarine. You haven't been yourself since we got here.
I'm a little nervous is all.
So am I, but you're...
It's best we don't get distracted now.
It may be that she truly is just nervous, but... she's rather cold, isn't she? Far left side...
Nope. Inside. We have to go into the area that opened up.
Oh, I see.
This area is really annoying.
Ooh, I don't like the look of that. Surely couldn't be.
Surely not. You're going forth with his invitation, I see.
I love Danger Zone.
I love Danger Zone.
What would that matter to you?
I was once in your shoes, haughtiness and all. Oh, but it won't be long now, will it?
Until?
Your eyes are forced open and then you'll see. That the mimicry of theirs isn't without reason, girl.
I know what I'm being mocked, thank you very much. Hate this area with a very vehement passion. Great sign for me.
Yeah, this is a nightmare. I did not like this part. Okay, do you want to know what to do so we don't get really frustrated?
Mm-hmm.
So what you're supposed to do is you see the moving trees,
yeah.
right? You have to walk towards the trees that aren't moving, and you have to follow a path through it.
I see, okay. Oh, cool. Epic.
Yeah, you can't do it while they're moving.
What? Oh, okay, yeah, the one above there was... Okay, I need to go, like, closer to it. I was looking at the one that was below that wasn't moving, so, yeah. Also, you.
We always keep our promises, lass. There's nothing to fear.
I'm yet to see it happen, Crow.
Fear not, fear not.
See, you weren't one... You're one of those Golden Crows... Those Golden Crows? That Golden Crow's crooks, aren't you?
She says, a creep.
What else am I to call you?
Birdie, Birdie!
Oh, for goodness sake. Yay, free items. Oh, acorn. Also, I'm gonna real quick.
Do you have food that doubles as healing?
I might. Be a good
Yes,
idea.
Use it. I would just use it now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, use some grapes.
Yeah. I want to go up ways. Something over there, I'm sure. Bitch.
Bitch.
For goodness sake!
Oh, I thought we wouldn't see the end of it. Come now, Rosemarine. Let's get out of here.
I'm not sure it's that easy.
Huh?
No, it's nothing. Let's go.
She is so ominous. And it was exactly that easy.
Let's see. Are we missing anything in this area? Oh, yeah. Go right.
Mm-hmm. Crow is toying with me. That's what he's doing.
I can't say I'm fond of him either. It's best we hurry out of these woods.
You seem to know quite a bit about all this.
Oh, I tend to know a great deal about things, don't I?
This doesn't feel right at all. She won't even say my name. Well, you can be gay later.
You think you can go downwards? No?
Trying to. I'm like blocked right here for with the...
It might be a different thing then.
Hmm. Oh well.
Where are you going, Bestie?
Wait. Where do we... Oh, wait. Also, we have... chat.
Oh.
Oh, never mind. We don't have anything to say to her. I, like, immediately forgot what we were doing because I was so focused on getting...
We can put the
Oh,
ring...
right. Wow, there's a little impression in there that is almost perhaps the shape of...
That ring we found.
Would you say it could go in here, Rosemarine?
He did steal it from us after all.
Rather clever, isn't she? Oh, right
You
after.
have to use it
Yeah.
from the...
I forgot. We're fond of the Crohan CG. It's good, yeah. groves. Yay, elevator!
Yippee! Try going, right before you go up.
Hmm.
He will be pleased. He will be pleased.
Hurry it up!
Where's the testament?
Come further, lass. Come further.
For goodness sake!
Oh, I've had it with you. Either tell me where to get it, or get out of my sight.
Best you don't speak to him like that.
Uh-huh. Huh?
All the answers you seek lie deeper within these woods, lassie.
Will you give me the tender flesh, then?
Meet me in the wheat field. Show me your resolution.
The wheat field?
You have my word. You have my word.
They got elevators in the grove. That wretched bird's playing with me.
A wheat field.
Rosen Marine?
Person Marine? Wait, I actually said it right. Well,
It's nothing. We ought to go after him.
she's not nervous. She's hiding something. Yeah, you think so? But
I was gonna say down and right.
I love that I got a... Oh, yeah, I'm down right here. Party
I
chat
just wanna
notification that
double
didn't... Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So the next area is to.
Yeah, gotta go.
The next secret is down. Is by the elevator. It's to the right of the elevator when we go down. So.
Okay.
You can go right.
Yeah. Just taking a little look around. I see you've taken them.
Oh, go
I
ahead.
mean, it's... I'm never sure. You can go with Marquis. Because I've heard both, the Marquis and Marquis.
It's I think it's Marquis.
Yeah. I see
a
you've taken
French
the
word.
Marquis' invitation. It's rather rude to arrive in such good company, however. To whom? You know who? You know who?
To him. That's who the company is for, not for his Marquis.
I'm yet to understand what this Marquis nonsense is about. Not nonsense. Not nonsense. Oh, shush, you feathered rat. Get him.
Oh, I loathe you, naive sheep.
Nice to meet you, too.
Following his blissful word into this moonless hellfire of ours,
What are you?
we all fed his gluttony, one after another. Our sins unearthed, made into a spectacle for all to see.
Who was he?
Your fate as one of us is sealed, you foolish girl.
Kazakh. Thank you. Good to see you. Huh. What in the Lord's name is she wittering on about? At least who gets 5,010,031 hints that this is probably not a good thing to do? Wonder what that's about.
Wonder what that's about.
What could this possibly mean?
So it's true, so it's true.
I'll never get used to you feathered rats screeching.
She's here, she's here. It's best we move along. She brought the witch, she brought the witch.
Uh-huh.
You know,
What are they going on about now, Rosemarine?
You're in our lair, witch. You have no hand in this grove.
out with it!
Got the wrong last crows. No, let us through.
It's because of the hat.
Yeah, definitely.
You're in our lair, the lair of Lord Murim. The lair of Lord Murim, the lair of Lord Murim. Miriam.
Do you know who that is, Rosemarine?
You know him too. He's our merciful Marquis.
That Golden Crow's name!
Best we move along now.
Miriam. They said it was rude to bring her along good company, and yet Miriam was like, wow, thanks. Interesting.
So free company.
Okay, I had to check something, because it didn't seem like Motto was responding right, but it's good.
Sorry.
What for, Rosemarine?
I'm aware I'm a little antsy, but this place makes me nervous, you see.
Yeah, antsy. That's definitely it.
Yeah, not weird.
Not weird at all, not strange. That's alright, I suppose. I'm not too pleased to be here either, but...
But
Skips you. I can't tell her I was hoping she'd be a little more supportive. I'm not even certain what I was expecting by bringing her here.
is everything alright?
It's best we stick together, Rosemarine. Great save.
I think there is a golden girl around this archway somewhere. Right after archway.
Just gonna quickly... Oh, I did in fact... Okay, there we go.
Careful.
Trying to
I think
find
we
it.
went too far.
Okay.
Yeah, try going like... You have to... Don't go like upwards, just search the area like down and around, because sometimes these maps are kind of like weird.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Nothing over there. Trying to... Well... Ah!
There she is.
There we go.
You've met them. You've met them.
You're mocking me, you!
So are they, those wretched blackbirds. All of them, his despicable vassals.
What are you talking about?
Miriam, the faithful crow. Don't trust him, regardless of how friendly he appears.
As if I'd trust that feathered rat.
Soup.
Soup! Epic. Thanks for that. Anything over... I can't get over there.
No,
okay.
there's nothing. So now you can go into the maze.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a save.
Oh, wait. I see it, okay. Soup! Soup! No, where were we? Oh, right, okay. Yeah. Nothing to say, huh? Unless... Okay, there we go. An offering! An offering! What are you going on about, Crow? Is she the one? The offering? I don't recall ever promising you lot anything.
You move along.
It's a shame she doesn't have much meat on her bones. I'll kill you. You don't mean... The offering? The offering?
Careful.
Uh-huh.
I'll just let you find it out yourself.
Oh, I see. Really cool. I don't like that. Okay, yeah, it's a...
Horses?
Hmm?
You don't like horses?
Horses. That's so... I don't like that.
They
I don't
only
like this
point in
horse.
4 directions, so you just have to like run past them quickly.
Yeah. Oh, the stairs. I love... Whoa, I didn't see that one. Okay.
Oh.
It just keeps going. Oh, there's a thing over there.
Yeah, you can run around it.
Screen shake when they, like, stop.
Yeah.
It's like, just, like, running into the wall. Eating shit. God, I don't like these guys. Oh, can I... Oh, do I have to... Like that? Oh no, okay. I was so sure, like, oh, we're gonna have, like, a multi-level maze type deal.
Nah. You just have to avoid them. Just don't get hit.
Just don't get hit, forehead. So true. They're kind of funny.
They are kind of funny.
I see a thing up there.
Careful.
Ow.
Run. Oh.
Got him.
Woo.
Pro gamer moves. What's up there?
I don't know if I'm just like really bad at video games, but I had such a hard time during this.
This is fair though. I might just be having an elite gamer moment for once.
Trial lies ahead. The trial lies ahead.
Aren't we already in it?
This is merely the beginning.
Wow, that's very ominous. Thank you, Rosemary. What?
Lord Muram is generous. Lord Muram is generous.
Not nearly enough, if I'm honest. Get him.
Lady Azil is greedy. Lady Azil is greedy.
Lady Azil, you say. I glued my fingers together. Who?
Best give thanks to Lord Muram, lass. Lady Azil won't be so forgiving after all. We'd best move along.
Anything down there that I missed?
No, there's no way to get...
Okay. Fucking... I couldn't juke it. This is so sad. My elite gamer moves weren't... I need a match. Jesus! Hello? Could I have 1 second? Hello? I can't, like, find a spot that isn't in the range of, like, 5 of them suddenly.
Oh, that's so sad. You have an ointment you could use.
Yeah.
You also have a pretzel, I think.
I do, in fact, have a pretzel is the thing.
That'll fill you back up to mostly full. And it'll get rid of your last hunger.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a little thing right there.
Oh, there is, in fact, a little thing right there. Hey, Corn.
Okay, let's be careful when running around now.
Yeah.
So there's one there.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I want to go, I think, maybe up here. No, I don't think there's anywhere you can go from there. Get fucked. Okay.
Yeah, this is the end.
Please. There we go. Yippee!
Yippee!
Wait, you...
He sure likes to be chased around, huh?
Having fun plus playing. Come now, let's go before he decides to fly away again. But first, a save point. Saving after that.
I think there could be a golden girl here at the beginning of this area.
Hmm.
It's best we don't stay here much longer.
What do you mean, Rosemary?
I don't think it's too good to get close to that crow.
I suppose not. Let's take a look around. Ah. Free thing. Oh.
Crow slate.
Don't know about that. What's this stone slab? Check the right side then, because that's clearly... Oh. Hi. Oh, I didn't even see that one. I did not even notice.
There's another one up top.
Yeah.
There's 2 of them up there. Okay, it looks like there's no golden girl here.
Yeah.
I think it might be at the end of the puzzle.
I don't like these guys. Huh. I wonder what goes there.
What goes
Seems
there?
to me something's supposed to fit in here. But what? Surely not. Wait, I skipped past it because I'm very smart. Oh, actually, can I get a... Okay, no. I was wondering if I could look at it. Okay, I'm gonna need a thing for that, then. Unless... No, I was gonna say if I could, like, retrieve it and keep it moving, but...
Try
I
it.
don't think that... Well, good point. Yeah.
There
I
might be
thought
another
so.
slate hiding somewhere in this
Yeah,
area, in the front
so-
area. You probably missed one.
Like, didn't fully explore the left side. Wait, I ran the wrong direction. Because I'm very smart. I'm gonna die out here, but that's fine.
Fancy seeing you! Fancy seeing you!
I still don't understand what you want from me, Crow.
Your resolve! Your resolve!
Oh, I have plenty of that.
Don't provoke him. Provoke me? Provoke me? Follow your instinct, lass. Pay no heed to the creature you brought along.
She's no creature, you wretch. Yet, since you insist... So, I mean, we more or less know what happened to the horses if we actually want to trust them, although I'm not sure we should. But... Let's start here. I've heard a few things from those birds, but...
Such as? Such as?
Lord Miriam. The Crow's Marquis, they called you. Marquis...
His faithful Marquis! His faithful Marquis!
Would you give the parroting a rest?
You're in my lair, lass. Lord Miriam's ceramic grove of wheat. Ruler of all feathered creatures! Ruler of all feathered creatures!
To undergo your trial, I suppose.
As many have, as many have.
About this trial, Crow. It's in my understanding that you'll be granting me one of the testaments.
Tender flesh! The tender flesh!
You've given me your word. Be sure you see it through, you hear?
Find me in the wheat field! Find me in the wheat field!
Wait, I still have... Bye.
He's not one to sit and chat, is he?
I suppose not. Come, Rosemarine, we'd best get going. I still have plenty of questions, but I'd best keep them to myself for now. Hey, party talk. Rosemarine truly has changed. I've never seen her like this. I wonder if it's because I don't know her all that well, or... If those crows were speaking the truth for once. Yay, grape juice! Okay,
Okay,
that's...
so... The last one is in a weird spot. Do you want to know where it is?
Honestly, yeah, probably a good idea to just...
So... I think it's... go up here.
Ow. You know?
Put the thing in there. Oh, you already have one.
I didn't take it out. Or I put it back in the thing since I thought I was gonna...
Oh, no. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the one that you just picked up.
I might have... I'm very smart. You see. I was so focused on my very cool grape juice.
Give me grape juice! We'll need that. Oh. Wait.
Wait. Maybe I was correct. It is in fact in the slot. Not too much far. Yoink.
Yeah, there's 3 slates that we'll eventually need, but...
Mm-hmm.
I love this area's, like, aesthetic.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Yoink. What's this stone slab? Girl, this is the second one you got. You know full well.
Lady Azul will gobble you up. You up.
Who in the Lord's name are you talking about, Crow?
Azul.
Do you know who that is, Rosemarine?
Gobble you up. Gobble you up.
Very helpful. I wish this Lady Azrael would gobble you lot up, Crow.
I'd watch what I said if I were you, lass. It's best you truly don't, unless they...
They're birds, Rosemarine.
We'll put a hex on you. A hex on you.
Uh-huh.
Remember to collect your tablet. And then the last one should be in the northeast. You can figure it out from there.
Yeah, I'm assuming we want to slot both of them in and go from there. Oh. Never mind.
I think you don't need it. Well, I think you just... The other one's just like... The other one's like on a platform somewhere. Halt there, lass. Halt there, lass.
What is it, Crow?
Show it to me. The brooch on your chest. You'd best not.
You can see it plenty from where you're perched, wretch.
Look how it shines. Look how it shines. Come closer, lass. Come closer, lass.
I'll get your own brooch, you greedy crow. Yeah, tell him. Grab him just in case, but...
You won't need them. You can leave them there. If you want.
So?
You can leave the last one there if you want. You don't need it.
I don't need it. Yeah, if I try and go up and around. Yeah, that takes me to...
Because there's also, like, if we go east... Have you tried going down from here? Is there
I think so, actually. Well, that just...
Okay, that's just... So there's no way over to the other side. So we'll have to go around the other way. We must have missed it when we were running around. Because we got shocked by the random horses.
Yay, horses! Oh, there's one up there. I forgot. Why did the one on the left didn't never
Oh,
actually...
I see it. I see it. I see it. It's
Oh?
up there. It's up.
Oh, oh my god.
Yeah, we just missed it.
Oops.
We know what the stone slabs are for, at least.
Girl. Someone got hit earlier. Listen. That is true. I'm gonna be so broke.
I mean, we have lots of money right now, so...
Yeah, we're kind of rich with that. Oh, I forgot. Great time for me to pause for that.
The one thing is I wish that items automatically got used from your inventory and you didn't have to, like, go through the menus, but, like, it makes you look at the menus, which are beautifully designed, so...
That's true.
Okay, so look around this area before we go forward. I think there's a girl around here.
Girl.
Golden girls? Any
Golden
golden girls?
Golden girls,
There's
please.
one more left in this area.
I must find a way to open all of these. Uh-huh. Funny thing about that, bestie.
It might be to the left, to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there she is. I see her.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, how cute.
How long has it been, I wonder? Tell me, how long has it been?
Since when?
Since you were bamboozled by one of us.
Why, you?
I'm not like the others. I'm not one to share in my sorrows. You'll be joining us soon enough, whether you like it or not.
Out of my sight, you!
Look at your face. Look at your face.
For goodness' sake, everything in here is infuriating. Thanks. Epic.
I think that should be everything in this area.
Okay, girl.
Oh, did she just ditch you?
Yeah, she just ran off. We gotta stay close. Okay, sure. Ditches.
Ominous save point. Perhaps.
I'm sure this is not for any particular reason. Well. Impressive, lass. Impressive, lass.
For goodness sake.
What's gotten into you, Rosemarine?
Who's Rosemarine? Who's Rosemarine?
Ever since we got here, you haven't... Who's Rosemarine? Who's Rosemarine? Wait, Rosemarine?
Who's Rosemarine? Who's Rosemarine?
I'm losing my wits.
Oh, wait a second. Is she... Wow, I sure wonder who that other person they keep mentioning is.
The witch! The witch!
The witch! The witch! For goodness' sake, I can't even hear my own thoughts.
You're just in time for the tender flesh, lass.
The tender flesh, that's...
The testament! The testament!
Epic. My eye! The tender flesh! The tender flesh! Wait! Don't come any closer.
Rather peckish. We're rather peckish.
Well, if they're rather peckish.
We're rather peckish. We're rather peckish.
I'm telling you to stay away from me!
Could eat a horse. Could eat a horse.
How hungry?
How hungry.
No, wait! May thy flesh serve him! May thy flesh serve him! I don't like that at all. That's cool.
Wired.
Is this the flesh? My own hair, a part of me, my mortal body. From the way you were acting, I thought it was worse than hair.
Yeah.
Not that that doesn't suck, but girl. Just like Rosemarine told me.
Rosemarine.
Oh, I must find her. Lord knows what those crows did to her. I didn't think they did anything, bestie.
I would recommend saving, by the way.
The hair sucked. It does suck. But from the sounds and everything, I was like, they are taking chunks of flesh.
That's what I thought too when I first played. I was like, oh, they're taking her eye.
Yeah. Yeah, when they said the tender flesh, and I was like, I was like staring at her eye, like, oh, that is... That is tender flesh.
One thing before we start this cutscene.
Oh,
Rosemarine.
Yeah?
Not gonna autoplay. You're gonna wanna hold right at the end of this cutscene.
Not ominous at all, thank you, bestie. Rosemarine.
Of course.
Elise.
Can you hear it, Elise?
The woodland. My grove. It's aching.
Your grove. What are you saying, Rosemarine? Lost your wits the moment we got here.
Even under their influence, it's still...
Out with it!
I'm serious, Rosemarine. That's enough.
It's aching what was taken from its bosom, Elise. Now that it's here, now that you're here, it's reacting to you.
Rosemarine?
I still don't understand, Rosemarine. What are...
Can you hear it?
Hear what?
These roots, the earth.
Oh! I don't know about that.
They'll guide you to your rightful place, Elise.
Out with it!
I don't have time for this nonsense, Rosemarine. I've done what I came to do. We ought to leave.
To the womb, Elise. Where you were conceived, where you will go to meet your fate.
Rosemarine!
You're not listening.
To think he's once more trying to take you from me.
Oh.
Turned my bosom into this parched wasteland, and yet... this womb of mine still responds to your presence all the same.
It's enough just for me. I don't know about all that.
It's a little... It's, you know, typical stuff. That's normal.
This is normal. Okay. What in the...
I'll bring you home, Elise. I'll do everything in my power to.
Rosemarine!
Rosemarine, take my hand.
What in the Lord's name?
What in the...
I'll bring you home, Elise.
Look at her, she's being silly.
She's silly.
Come with me, Rosemarine. We have to get out of here. Oh. Oh, the style is so...
It's so good. Run!
That's not great. Peter, the horse is here. Yeah, so true.
The horse is here. Okay, save. I would
Yeah.
save. Like, please.
I
This
mean...
may be the worst thing that you will experience in this game. This is frustrating for me.
Epic. I'm gonna, real quick.
You don't need to use your bandages.
Oh.
It'll just kill you instantly.
I see. It's like that.
Also hold down shift.
Yep. Oh. Oh, I see. I understand.
Oh, gamer?
Gamer. I don't like... Whoa. Yeah, I see what you decided to say. Oh, that's cool. That's really epic that they did that.
Yeah, really cool. Bitch, it's time to run.
Yay, I love to run.
I know how much you love running around.
Mm-hmm.
This took me like 5 tries to do, but now you know where the things are falling, so...
Yeah. I do like how this guy looks, though.
Yeah. Awesome fucking design.
Mm-hmm. Please, 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 please. Let me live.
Woo!
Dear Lord! Is it gone, Rosemarine? First try, so true. What was that thing, anyhow?
They're preparing for your arrival, it seems.
Stop saying ominous shit.
What is this?
That's me?
I've never seen him this eager, I must say.
What in the Lord's name?
What in the Lord's name is going on here?
You'll slip away. If I don't hurry, I'll lose you.
Rose and Marine!
Rosemarine, what's wrong with you?
Elise.
Please.
Out with it!
I've had it. We're leaving this place. I don't like that. Statue of me.
Trying to lure you in, is he?
Huh?
Isn't this what you most desire? Glory, luxury, prestige? He's trying to show you that.
Let's get out of here, Rosemarine. Free item. Acorn.
I think you can go.
Yeah. Oh!
We're so fucking back.
We're so back. Okay, so it's just... I love horse.
The way it's animated is so fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
Rose and Marine!
Rosemarine! Come quick! You have to get up! Oh.
I'll lose you again, my beloved. If you don't hurry, you'll slip away.
What in the Lord's name?
You're not Rosemarine? Oh, I see. Somebody got replaced. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Really nice dream. Yamcha posts, etc., etc., so true. Oh, what am I to do? Wasted. I feel so confused. I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going. It wasn't Rosemarine either. What am I getting myself into? So utterly alone.
Let me guide you, Elise.
Oh, boy. Rosemarine. It's fine.
This is fine.
It's
This
fine.
is really normal.
Normal things to do with the bestie.
MV time.
Let's go. Oh, baby. Normal Wednesday.
Normal Wednesday.
Where did I get here? That dream I had about Rosemarine. Uh-huh, dream. That's what I'm saying, my dude. So true.
Rosemarine!
Rosemarine, I have to find her. Oh, girl. My eye! That wretched crow! I had to find Rosemarine. Alright. Nothing going on here at all. Wait. I might be a little silly.
Yeah?
Because wasn't she... I don't know, I thought she was...
She might be in the granary.
Yeah.
I actually have no fucking clue where she is, so...
Well...
I just assume she's there.
It seems fair. Hey, girl.
Rosemarine!
Rosemarine.
Good morning, Elise.
Good morning, Elise.
She just says so casually.
Huh?
Have you completely lost your wits, Rosemarine? Last night in the woods, what were you thinking, saying...
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't...
Huh?
You weren't yourself, Rosemarine.
What do you mean?
Out with it!
Don't give me that now.
But
Oh. No, Elise, I didn't step foot in the woods.
You were with me the entire time, Rosemarine.
Did my mic not pick up?
Yep.
Oh, classic.
Classic.
No, I wasn't. I couldn't follow you in the woods. The trees blocked my path. You went on ahead no matter how much I called for you, and...
Full of the interim script degrees.
I
Nah,
did
we're gonna
wait for
focus on
you,
this.
but you never came back for me.
If that wasn't Rosemarine, then who in the Lord's name?
are you alright, Elise?
Is everything alright, Elise? You look a little...
Rosemarine.
Oh no. Rosemarine.
You can talk to me. You don't have to keep it all to yourself.
You know,
I had a dream about you. It was...
Elise.
Oh, Elise!
I saw you and your grandmother and... It felt like I was seeing your...
My path to find
You and Kieferberg.
Gay.
It's fate, Elise.
Oh, Elise, it's fate.
Fate, you say?
You still don't believe it, do you?
Hard not to after last night.
Did you get it?
Huh?
Meant Elise.
Now that you mention it,
Yes, those crows, I was offered a strand of my own hair, and...
Well,
Yeah, totally.
all you need to do is prepare it to be eaten.
Eaten?
Remember, these are the gifts you're giving him, Elise.
But it's hair.
yes.
A part of your mortal body, yes. Gifts for the host. Food, drink, and good company.
Food, you say? The tender flesh needs to be food?
Are you alright, Elise?
Tired, Elise? Is everything alright?
I feel like I'm losing my wits, Rosemarine.
Elise.
Elise.
Come now, let's head out to work.
Everything's falling into place, Elise. You'll see.
Girl is being chased by horses, exactly.
Hey, Elise. I'm wondering about that room upstairs.
Granny Holly's bedroom. What about it?
Wouldn't you like me to clean it as well?
There's no need. I don't go in there at all.
All the more reason to give it a good sweeping.
I haven't been in there since she passed, you see.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Elise. I didn't mean to.
That's alright. In fact, I don't even have the key anymore. I locked it up after the day she passed, and I don't know where I put it.
I understand, Elise.
I wonder what happened to that key. Knowing myself, I may have thrown it off the peaks. Oh, girl.
How are we feeling, bestie?
Feeling normal.
Normal?
Nothing weird is happening at all. I have no suspicions in the slightest. But the witch who, well, it seems like the crows weren't, like, seeing, or either saw through the disguise or the disguise was only affecting Elise.
Yeah. I have no idea.
It's just like...
Either. They don't explain a lot of this stuff.
Mm-hmm. So that's interesting. That's epic. I'm still...
Like, boss that chased us, like the kind of like boss monster that chased us.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly, it's based off of like a specific holiday.
Ah.
Um,
I love Chased by a Horse Day.
Oh, it's based off of Mari Lade. Or Farlade? I think. It's a Welsh, it's like a Welsh, tradition.
Hmm. Interesting. And it's exactly like that, I trust.
Yeah, it quite literally looks just like it.
Oh no.
It was a tradition performed at Christmas time by groups who would accompany the horse on its travels around the local area.
Fun plus playing.
The men would carry the Mari lead to local houses, where they would request entry through song. The householders would be expected to deny them entry again through song, and the two sides would continue their responses to one another in this manner. If householders truly eventually relented, the team would be permitted entry and given food and drink.
Interesting.
So many crows.
She's just like, oh, so cool.
Is this?
What are these crows doing here?
Are you alright, Elise?
Elise,
Elise, is everything alright?
This can't be good. I'd best hurry. But not before some party talk. Something I'd say is worth wondering about, Rosemarine, is how Flock lost his eye, wouldn't you say? Yeah, that is interesting considering, everything.
Heard about that. I suppose he must have gotten injured or could have been a branch, might have fallen, perhaps?
It doesn't seem like he's in pain, at least.
Oh, how I wish I could talk to him. I have so many questions.
Such as?
Why he followed me, firstly.
Your hat's made of hay, that's my best guess.
Oh, and I'd ask him his name, too.
Isn't it Flock?
I was the one who thought of that. It's not really his name.
He's the goat, Rosemarine.
Why, but he still has his own character, at least.
We're done wondering about useless things, Rosemarine.
Oh, but it's so much fun, isn't it?
Get out of here. Oh. Another acorn.
Let's see.
Quite interesting.
What in the Lord's name?
What's all this?
I don't ever think I've seen so many crows at once.
Come, Rosemarine, we must find out what's going on.
I found a picture of the Mari lead.
Ooh.
Or is it? I think it might be a Fari lead.
Mm.
Also, I'm not sure. But it's a real
Oh, yeah.
thing.
That is quite literally just... Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
I mean, this whole game is based off of folk tales, so.
Yeah, that makes sense. Say, Rosemarine, you know how to sew, don't you?
Somewhat, yes.
That explains it, I suppose.
Explains what?
Why the patches on your dress are so clumsy. You could ask Mrs. Marielle to help, you know?
Oh, but I quite like my dress.
That's alright, but I'd say you deserve better, newer clothes is all.
I don't need better, Elise. This is my dress. It's been with me for years now. All the patches and tears mean something to me, you see.
What does that moon-shaped one mean, then?
Oh, this is from an old blanket of mine. Brings me comfort to have it with me wherever I go.
That's cute. And the squares?
Granny patched it for me when I fell off a tree. I can't bring myself to part with it now that she's gone.
Fine, you have your reasons.
I appreciate the thought, Elise.
That's really cute.
I will say there are 3 quests that we need to do throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
But it will happen, I think it happens after you talk to people at the windmill. Actually, you have to talk to, I think you have to go find Eugen, I believe?
Hmm.
We'll be scraping bird poop off the roofs for weeks, Elma.
Now, Elise, would you take a look at this nonsense? These crows, I see.
Oh, Kieferberg is thick with the filthy things.
I told everyone I'd seen them yesterday, Mrs. Alma.
They're pests, and Lord knows where they've come from. Oh, but they're not dangerous, I'm certain.
What are you saying, lass? Of course they are. You'd best talk some sense into your cousin, Elise.
She's clearly not all there, poor lass.
Alright, let's go, Rosemarine.
Oh, yes.
Anything in the church? I can't get into the church. Although, first of all...
Saving's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 2 quests we can do today, I think. And one of them is really important that we get.
Oh, they're actually... Oh. Oh, no.
Well, it's a sign of their saint.
Oh, yeah. This is also what was painted on, or what was carved into the,
The necklace.
into the one, cave.
Don't. Yeah.
Yeah. I think a little bit worrying. Nothing new over here.
I think we have to find Eugen, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Either that or we have to go to the windmill.
Yeah. First of all... Well... Forgot I only have 27 gold.
We'll get more throughout the day, but...
Yeah. I'll hold off. See how much you get from...
You got a leather pouch in the...
Oh, that's true. I forgot.
So you can sell that for a bit of spare cash, but we can do that later.
Yeah.
We aren't hurting for bread or anything, so...
Yeah.
We do have to give, Muffy a Lebkuchen today.
Right. Pretty sure about that, but just make sure... Yes, okay. No use whining about it, Jacob. It's a no.
But Granny...
What's wrong, Mrs. Marlin?
It's Apple, lass. He came down with a fever last night. Fever? Is he alright?
Lebkuchen said the poor lad was delirious.
Oh, please let me go see him, Granny.
Absolutely not, Jacob. And that's final. And where is he right now, Mrs. Marlin? In church, I've heard. Heard.
Oh, I could go wait for him by the fountain.
Wait for your father to come back, Jacob. I wouldn't want you at these birds' mercy either.
But Granny...
That also goes for you, too. Don't go near those crows, you hear?
Oh, but have they hurt anyone?
The Lord knows they could. Wow. It's a little mean.
Do you remember in downtown, the, like, crow swarm that appears, like, every year?
Yeah.
Do they still show up?
I mean... I feel like it's, like, less so lately,
You
but
live
also...
a bit farther from, like, the area where they like to stay every year.
Yeah.
For context, there's, like, a big group of crows that likes to migrate through, the city every year. And they chose a park that I used to live basically I lived in a big, like, square, and there was a park in the center.
Mm-hmm.
And I was facing the park, so I would see the crows, and the sky would turn black when they decided to arrive. It was real scary. It was a real creepy time. Crows are cool.
They're cool.
They're smart creatures.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there are also a lot on the campus, which I'm also not on often, so...
Yeah. I should have believed... Oh,
you go for it, Bessie. You go for it.
Oh,
I believe in you.
I should have believed you last night, Elise.
I suppose. Not that it would have prevented anything, though. Oh, the dreadful things were everywhere.
They've been circling the windmill all morning, you see. The lads are still up there trying to do away with them.
Circling the windmill? What for? Why, to steal our grain, Elise.
Those crows are a bad omen, that's for sure. I don't want to lend any old Yakin notions any weight, but...
We should give it some thought, I'd say. Now that's a bad omen. Yeah. It's fine. It's probably fine. Hey, gang. What's going on over here?
I'll take good care of it, Father.
There's nothing to see here, Elise. You'd best head back to town.
You were the first one who saw these crows, weren't you, Elise?
It's not as though you folks believed me when it mattered.
I've said it last night, and I'll say it again. You're hiding.
It matters not, old Yak.
We must focus on the matter at hand. We all had our fill of trouble last night, didn't we? We don't need any more yelling, that's for certain. Now, they didn't steal that much grain, folks.
You know,
How much did they steal, Mr. Gustav?
About a sack in total. Got here in time to prevent the worst. The darn birds were building a nest in the oven. Gotta give it a good scrubbing later. Doesn't seem like they're keen on attacking us at the least.
You've locked it up and trusted Eugen here at the key for now.
I appreciate the trust. Of course, especially after all of yesterday's goings-on.
Because he was stolen from, or because he has no horses to steal the grain with?
Who's to stand guard here, then? Before we get into that, Bernard, there's something I'd like to say. We're all well aware of what happened last night. However, we gotta stick together, folks. Now more than ever. You heard the man. Kieferberg is what we make of it. Don't forget that.
I ought to head back to church. Is that feeling better, Father? That's what I'm looking into, Finn.
You'd best go with Elise. Lebkuchen will fill you in, I'm certain.
Will do, Mr. Gustav.
Okay. So you will need to talk to Eugen today. We'll need to talk to Eugen in this, and then do some other stuff as well. I was wondering, Elise. Mr. Bernard said the crows were trying to make a nest in the oven.
I suppose it's a cozy little nook. I don't see what's so...
Oven in the windmill, right?
There's always been an oven in the windmill, Rosemarine. What's your...
Oh, that's flesh, Elise?
Oh, no.
Wouldn't this be a good way to prepare it?
Oh,
Making bread out of it, you say?
Maybe you can ask about town and see if they'd let you in?
now that you mention it,
That's rather risky, Rosemarine.
but
I suppose, but
I can't think of any other way either. Not if I want to find him.
it's worth the try, I'd say.
Alright, I'll see what I can find out. This is the Rosemarine I know, there's no doubt. Do you know what to make of last night's Rosemarine, though? Faker.
I'd say they snuck in through the roof, Gustav.
When did you realize the crows were in the windmill, Mr. Ludwig?
Heinrich came about to collect some flour this morning. He was the one who gave the alert.
So you've locked it up, have you?
We must keep those birds out, Elise, or they'll take all our grain.
You standing here all day? You
You
could
draw
draw
them.
them away. Maybe if you scattered some grain elsewhere, Mr. Gustav, then the windmill could still be available and...
We've thought about that, Elise. Nobody was in favor of wasting more grain, lass.
Ah, I see.
Want to keep a quiet eye on the windmill, Elise. You can have a word with Eugen, perhaps.
No, of course. Interesting.
Better days will come, lad. When I'm settled in Prammeldorf, God willing. Don't make haste to your decisions, Eugen. What is it, Elise?
I was wondering about the key. That's not suspicious at all.
Yeah.
You're rather trusted, Mr. Eugen. With the key to the windmill, even.
Bill Hass is right, Eugen. It's a shame for you to leave. Nothing I can do about that, folks. There's nothing left here for me in Kieferberg, you see.
Still, I think everyone would miss you, Mr. Eugen.
Please reconsider. No, I made up my mind, but I do appreciate it, Elise. Even this key, I'll only be holding on to it until the evening.
Until the evening, Mr. Eugen?
Too much responsibility, lass. I'm not too comfortable with it in my pocket, I must admit.
Why not hand it over to someone else, then? I could take it, I could take it to Mr. Gustav if you'd like.
That's alright, Elise. There's no better place than Kieferberg, lad.
Interesting.
If I remember correctly, the dialogues don't really change for people that are still standing around. So we don't have to re-talk to people if we haven't talked, if we already talked to them. And
its cozy nook, the old home waits to be consumed by the overgrowth. Right. Now I want to... Mrs. Odeli? Don't tell me you're hiding from the crows.
I'm not going anywhere near those dreadful things. Oh, this is all your fault.
How is this our fault, Mrs. Odeli?
You two are hiding something, I know it. Old Yockin's being taken for a fool, but I know you.
Is this because of what I said yesterday, Mrs. Odeli?
All these awful goings-on.
I understand it's frightening, Mrs. Odeli, but you can't.
Oh, but these crows weren't enough. Even the children are hexed now.
What are you?
Shoo shoo. Leave me be, you.
She's normal as ever.
I'd best go lend the lads a hand, Brunhild.
No, please.
Guido, please. Well, you go ahead.
Yoinked. Please don't go. Forget entirely.
We just redecide every single time.
Yeah. Fuck around. What's going on here?
You don't mean to say you haven't seen them, huh, do you?
I've seen them before anyone else in Kieferberg, as you know.
Ma, you ought to know something about this then.
Oh, please stop with that nonsense, Mrs. Wilma.
Those wretched things broke into the windmill, Elise. Hence why I'd best head back there, Brunhild. She's pregnant, Guido. Don't get her worked up.
They broke into the windmill, Mr. Guido? Well...
Stole our grain, the bastards. I must go, Brunhild. I can't stand here all day.
Oh, Guido, what if they attack me while you're away? Got a point. Can't trust.
Everyone in this town gets attacked by crows. Very much a crow. Woe, crows be upon ye.
Whoa, crows be upon ye. I'm sure this will be normal.
Oh, it's nice to see you, Elise.
You've heard about Apple, I assume?
Mm,
No, I haven't.
mm.
Apple was very ill last night, Elise. He had a very high fever. He was delirious.
Oh, the poor lad. Can't bear looking at his little hands. What about them, Mrs. Dorothea?
It's best you hear it from me, Elise, so you get the real story.
You've been up all night, Lisbeth. We can tell her.
Apple is fine now, as you can see, but last night I was awoken by him moaning, speaking nonsense. Fever was boiling him alive. We called for Father Hans and brought him to the church, but Apple had never been so ill, so I thought I'd lose him. He wasn't all there either, he kept mumbling to himself, and I don't know, but his hands are injured. It's horrifying, and they were so bloody. It's as if they were pecked at by something. I can't explain it.
Please collect yourself, Mrs. Lisbeth.
That's right, Mrs. Lisbeth. Take deep breaths. First, I thought he'd caught the goat sickness somehow, but it doesn't explain his hands or what happened to my goats. Oh, this is my disgrace.
It's all right, Mrs. Lisbeth. We're all here for you. It's all right.
You know,
What about the goats? Yikes. It must have happened while we were praying for Apple in church. When Mrs. Lisbeth went to fetch him dry clothes, she happened upon two of her goats lying on the ground. They'd bled to death, their tongues had been ripped out, and their heads were severed too. You can rest assured we'll help you, Mrs. Lisbeth. I'll arrange for a doctor to come as soon as possible.
What am I to do with one sick goat, Father?
But make certain you and the children don't go without, Mrs. Lisbeth. You're welcome to have supper with Finn and I any time, Lisbeth.
Thank you, but I don't have the strength, Dorothea.
hmm.
Mrs. Dorothea will be looking after Apfel, Mrs. Lisbeth. You best go home and rest for the day. Of course, thank you.
Come, I'll walk with you and Apple home.
I'm sorry,
This is awful, Elise.
Mm,
I ought to pay them a visit later. It's one thing after another, isn't it? But first things first, I have to figure out how I'm going to get my hands on that key.
So, for this time period,
Mm-hmm.
you A, have to find Muffy.
Right.
I would recommend eating first, though.
Yeah. What do I want? Clearly, I just eat the leprechaun. Well, why not some soup?
You could eat the soup, but I know that Muffy is going to ask for it later.
Ah,
So you might want to hang on to it unless it's an absolute emergency.
yeah. And they're here too. Is everything alright, Mrs. Marielle?
Oh, Elise, it's so horrifying. To think this would happen to Elizabeth of all people.
All on her own with two young children, too. Oh, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I haven't seen Grun all morning.
I had a word with Miss Elizabeth early this morning. Grun was in tears. I couldn't bear the sight.
It seems they're going to be in class with Dorothea and Lebkahen. I'll see what I can do for them this afternoon, even if it's just keeping them company or entertaining Grun. Oh, I can only hope none of this misfortune gets sent my way. Great.
Any luck, Elise?
No, I think I've lost it, Rosemarine. Folks won't let me through at all. Mr. Eugen won't give me the key.
I see. If you could somehow prepare it in there, Elise.
I know.
You do have that oven in the backyard, but...
That's true. Why don't we use that instead, Rosemarine?
No, I'd say those crows were trying to tell you something, Elise.
By gathering in the windmill, huh?
They're urging you to do it, that's for certain.
I don't think there's anything else I can do, Rosemarine.
So we will have to go back to the windmill at some point, but we should find Muffy first.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's one of these.
Hmm.
Oh, I haven't had a proper night's sleep since Friday. Elise here has been sleeping like an angel, I'd wager.
Messing with me first thing in the morning, are you, Mrs. Bertha?
There's hardly need to threaten folks like that, Elise.
How is this a threat, Mrs. Elma?
You can tell us, Elise. There's no harm. Don't say it. You're the only one who knew about these crows. Why is that?
It's because I'm the witch. Hello? I mean, this is obviously like...
Yeah.
She's a... No one would take this seriously. Whereas this is suspicious. I
I feel
think.
like it's hard. It's hard to do.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter since we're gonna lower our suspicion with Muffy anyway, but...
That's true. It's because I'm the witch. That's what you want me to say, isn't it?
You take us all for fools, don't you, Elise? Rile her up like that, Bertha.
Or what, Mrs. Odalie?
Now that was a proper threat if I've ever heard one. We have nothing to gain from all this animosity, Bertha. The only one claiming to have seen these crows, Elise.
I don't know what you want me to say, you.
It's best you apologize, Bertha, lest she...
Accusing me of witchery now, are you?
Why, we did no such thing. Bertha didn't mean what she said, Elise.
You're all seeing what I saw yesterday. A bunch of crows. Make it that way you will, ladies. Small town moment.
Yeah, small town moment. No one can take a joke.
No one can take a joke.
Oh, can't Saturday come sooner? This week has brought nothing but trouble. The crows will be all about town, too. We ought to believed you yesterday, Elise.
It doesn't matter anymore, Mrs. Ariane.
All that's keeping me in good spirits is the festival, if I'm honest. You've heard about Apfel, Elise? The poor boy.
I'll ask Mrs. Lisbeth what I can do for her later.
She hasn't had time to look after herself, I'd wager. I can't bring myself to smile on days like these.
Now that's truly a shame, I'd say.
You can't say that out here, Elise.
Girl, flirting at a moment like this.
In front of everybody?
In front of everybody. Huh? Why not? What?
What are you two wittering on about now? Oh, it's nothing, Miss Wilma.
Doesn't concern you, Mrs. Wilma.
Elise!
We weren't saying anything.
Mind your business.
Mind your business.
There's so many cats in this game just lying
Yeah.
around.
And you can't pet a single one.
Though I suppose like cats living around town, like medieval towns, was pretty a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
No plague. We
No
have to go to the
plague.
windmill, by the way.
Right. Just seeing.
But we'll probably have to go up to the alleyway to find Miffy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if time will pass if you do that though, so find Miffy first.
Yeah. I assume probably not, because we got our mini games, but
Hmm. Oh yeah, there's a quest.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you are, Elise.
You seem troubled, Mr. Ludwig.
All of Kieferberg's troubles last. Now, can you do me a favor? Berth and I are thinking about spending a week in Primeldorf after the festival.
In Primeldorf, Mr. Ludwig.
My daughter has been insisting we visit, you see. Seeing our grandchildren would be good for Bertha, too.
Why don't you visit more often, Mr. Ludwig?
A long way to Primeldorf.
It's really not that far away.
Do me a favor, will you, Elise? Go ask Finn if he can look after my cabbages while I'm away.
Your cabbages, Mr. Ludwig?
They need daily tending to. These crows aren't helping. But tell him he simply can't beat them with a hoe, you hear?
Why would he do such a thing?
Young lads are lazy, that's why.
Alright. Well.
They really nailed the, like, old people, like, looking down on people.
Yeah.
I think you can go left and there might be more people about.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
I don't know where Ludwig is. I don't know where Finn is right now.
Mm-hmm.
Where the hell is Muffy?
Hey, where's Mippy? Well... I might save and go up to the windmill, see if people are there.
Oh.
Hmm?
Let's see. That doesn't tell me where to find her. Where the hell is she?
Come on.
Might be. Is she like? Yeah, talk to them.
Yeah. He's not letting it go until this evening, but There's nothing more I can do. I suppose I'll try talking to him later. Okay.
We ought to believed you last night, Elise.
It's alright, Mr. Gustav. I know I caught folks off guard.
Wonder where these crows came from, though. Ah, Elise, I was hoping to have a word about Lebkuchen. You owe that lass a piece of your very soul, Elise.
Don't say that. What do you mean, Mr. Gustav?
The lass stood up for you. The poor lass stood up for you against Father Hans and old Yak old evening.
Ah, yes, I know.
You'd have been in for a real earful had it not been for her. Lebkuchen's a creme to keep, Elise. Don't take her for granted.
A friend, huh? I don't, Mr. Gustav.
Old Yakin, huh? He's been rather vocal about these crows, too. Everything will be fine, folks. You'll see.
Alright. Where's Molly?
Is she like in the stables?
Could be. Oh, wait.
Oh,
Well-
there's one of our quest guys.
Say, Mr. Finn, I was talking to Mr. Ludwig and... Not the cabbages. Huh? He asked me to look after his cabbages. I know all about it, lass. He's losing his mind. What? That man is obsessed with his cabbages. He's been hounding me about them since yesterday. Well, alright, but what do I tell him, Mr. Finn? I'll do it. Whatever it takes to stop hearing about these wretched cabbages. I'm gonna be seeing a lot of them, though.
I don't even think there's cabbages planted.
Yeah.
Those are like beets. They've got like corn. They've got wheat. Oh, there's cabbages.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Oh, rest in peace.
Yeah. It happens.
It's weird because usually she's like in a pretty easy to find area.
Yeah.
I don't know where the hell Millie. I don't know where Millie is.
Yeah.
She might be at the one like abandoned area by the bakery, but you bring good news, I'm certain.
Mr. Finn said to leave it to him, Mr. Ludwig.
Atta girl, Elise.
I'm not the one looking after your cabbages, Mr. Ludwig.
You still did me a favor, didn't you? For your trouble.
Let's go.
Spiced worst. That sounds good right now.
Mm-hmm. You didn't have to, Mr. Ludwig, but thank you.
I'd best go tell Bertha our cabbages will be in good hands.
Cabbage guy is real in every universe. True.
That's true. Oh?
Yeah, ma'am? You starving?
Stella?
That's Stella.
Miss Mia!
Oh, Miss Ma'am. She's very hungry, starving.
Oh, she's so hungry, starving. She's never been fed before.
Never, not even once. And her dinner is right now and not in, 20 minutes.
There's like a... Because like there's the area you go back. You can go back into.
Oh, yeah, like this.
You already passed it, I think.
Well... Huh. Huh. I just... Oh, right, this area, the...
Where the hell is Mippy?
Yeah, I don't see Muppet anywhere.
I try wandering a bit more and see if we find her.
Mm-hmm.
Because usually she's like in the main areas. Really not
Yeah.
hiding. I mean, it's not the end of the world if we don't give her food, but
Yeah.
you do get achievement if you give it to her all 10,
Mm.
all 7 days.
You can't miss out.
Is she like back there?
It seemed to be... Talk to them in a second.
I'm struggling, I can't lie.
It's struggling, Mr. Tristan.
Explaining all this to Jacob is no easy task, Elise. Told him as little as I can about the horses, too.
But after getting that fever is a different story, I understand.
These crows are a mystery, too. What'd you see yesterday, Elise?
Nothing much, Mr. Tristan. There were crows all about Mr. Eugen's horse last evening, that was all. They flew away when I got too close, and then I ran back to town.
Well, ought to have believed you, lass. All I can do now is keep our focus on the festival. Easier said than done, if I'm honest. It's one thing after another. I wonder if we'll last until this Saturday. Do you wonder about that? So odd. Where is she?
Where is she?
Where is that wretched thing?
Where is that
Oh, Muffet.
beast of a girl?
I guess we can just go work then.
I guess.
Your options are chickens. It's just chickens.
It's just chickens. Yeah.
Yeah. And kiss the rat, but I know you don't want to do that.
Oh, there's wood chopping.
Oh, wood chopping. Oh, wait. Am I not in the correct area? Is it
Well,
morning or is it...
It's Wednesday
it's
morning.
morning! Oh my god, I've sent us on a wild goose chase
Well,
for Mippy. Yeah, we could do either wood or chickens, whichever one you want.
okay. Let's do chickens.
Whichever one's easier to get a better score.
If I remembered. But yeah, I feel like chickens. Chicken time.
Crows, crows, and more crows.
They're everywhere, aren't they, Mrs. Marlin?
I only hope they haven't broken into the chicken coop. Why don't you have a look for me, Elise?
Of course, Mrs. Marlin. I don't think they would if I'm honest.
Why, those crows would have well eaten all the eggs by now.
Uh-oh. Although we'll need to do that occasionally. I don't think I've done this one, actually.
You're not. What I usually do is I just, like, sit there and wait for the chickens to move. I don't actually, like, move up and down.
Hmm.
I'm at least able to get a beat rank that way.
Oh, no, I've done this.
My reflexes are bad.
Mm-hmm. Well. I'm very smart and talented. You can trust me. Bro. It's fine. I'm good at the game.
Oh dear.
See, don't even worry about me. It's not very responsive. It's also.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I need to hold that. No, it kept like trying me back
Double
to.
tapping. Yeah.
Hmm. I think it's the animation. That's like if I try and turn too early, it like automatically.
Yeah, this game is a little bit sluggish. It's not super great.
Well,
That's a B. That will live.
I'll live, probably.
Good on food right now, so.
Yeah.
My one worry is our sanity.
Yeah.
We do still have Walparker's oil though, and grape juice.
Mm-hmm. Well, I wouldn't say there was a shortage of eggs.
Golden girls today, so we shouldn't be taking too much mental damage.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, so you weren't fast enough. That's such a relief.
For goodness' sake. Mean. Yeah, there we are. Yay, kiss the rat. Oh, I get to do chicken twice in a row.
Oh, yeah.
That works out.
It's a good thing Apple's feeling better, Lisbeth. No use in brooding now. It'll only wear you out more. Oh, I can't help but worry.
Mr. Bernard is right, Mrs. Lisbeth.
Even so, you must keep an eye on the children. It's your horse, Eugen. Tired still. The poor thing's lying about in the hay. So are my goats. I think someone would do such a thing. I've been keeping calm, not wanting to rile folks up, but... even too calm, I'd say. Cursing Kiefer bird to hell won't bring my horses back, Bernard. Someone ought to have done it, that's all I have to say. I must say I'm starting to understand how these old folks feel.
Mrs. Lisbeth.
It's certainly easier to believe that there's a witch, isn't it?
Surely there wouldn't be.
It truly is, just like Uminek.
So true.
It's rather tricky now that we don't have Eugen's horses. You could lend us a hand, Freya.
Elise!
Elise, won't you tell Papa to stop before he...
Huh?
Freya's as strong as I am, believe it or not.
Papa.
Papa. Looking rather flustered, aren't you, Freya? He makes it sound as if I'm
say it's an asset, not a fault, Freya. I'm not that strong anyhow. Must say I'm curious to see that now, lass.
At least just like looking a little too
Pressure
close.
her, Heinrich.
Wait, really?
There it is! Oh, but even I would like to see how strong she is.
Right, alright.
Yay.
How's this then?
That's so cute.
It's so cute. I can't believe it.
Freya folding you.
Gustav weighs as much as a horse, but look at that. She really broke a sweat, too.
Atta girl.
That's my daughter, and a girl for you.
Papa.
Papa, not in front of Elise, too.
Oh, wait.
Wait.
Wait a minute. I didn't even stop you. Huh?
This is the kind of cheer Kieferberg needs. Truly, I'm tired of hearing about this witch.
Huh? Hello? Okay.
Oh, Mippy.
Mippy.
We were just talking about you, dearie.
Me, Miss McDill? It's Murphy time, yeah.
Oh, Murphy.
Oh, Elise, aren't you scared of those crows? They're more of a nuisance, I'd say.
See, Brunhild, Elise doesn't let it get to her.
Oh, but there's so many. And they haven't attacked anyone, have they? Thief.
No, not at all. Just hopping about town, it seems. Certainly is strange, but I don't think there's much harm.
Wait a minute, I see her.
I see her too.
don't think-
Muppet.
Muppets. You watch your back, mullet. You don't think there's a witch about town, Mrs. McTill?
I'm old enough to know such things don't exist, Brunhild.
Truly, Mrs. Brunhild, you can't listen to those old folks. Oh, I suppose that's true.
Puppy.
It's you!
For goodness sake.
That's enough. I'm not giving you one more crumb.
Oh, but
But you promised. You promised me some Lipkahen.
I promise you nothing, Mercy.
you know.
Folks already think it's strange, Elise. That you know about the crows since yesterday.
Is that so?
You know what? Why don't you go ahead? Who's to believe a scrawny little squealer like you, anyhow?
Oh, the Akin does, Elise. Mrs. Orderly does too.
Oh, do they? What are you telling them then?
That I saw you talking to those crows yesterday. There was a golden one too, wasn't there?
Muffy?
Puppy.
Why, you?
Oh, Muffet.
Oh, Muffet.
Following you about town is truly so much fun, Elise. Just know you have the Lepkahen you promised me tucked away somewhere.
Oh my god.
All right.
You keep your mouth shut, you hear? I don't want to add any more to these folks' imaginations.
Hi, but they are not imagining anything, are they?
Oh, shush it.
Shut it, Muddy. Not one more word about this.
You know.
I'll keep quiet, but I was wondering.
I gave you what you wanted, so go away.
Alright, but well, why don't you bring me some hearty soup tomorrow?
Out with it.
Off with you, Mandy.
Hmm.
I suppose I'll be safe for today.
You'd be better off marrying Eugen, I might say.
Who's marrying Mr. Eugen?
Oh, Bertha's jesting, Elise. You have to agree, Marlon. They're about the same age, too.
You can't be talking about Mrs. Blissbeth.
Who else would I be talking about, Elise? Now, we can't be spreading this nonsense about town, you hear? From nonsense, those children need a proper father. Eugen's leaving the first thing next Monday, anyhow. Big mistake, if you ask me. I'm not sure too certain about Eugen myself, but I must agree poor Lisbeth would be better off now that she remarried.
Small town gossip.
So we have to talk to people at the windmill again.
Mm-hmm.
They've had their fill, I'd wager.
The crows, Mr. Guido?
They've been circling the windmill all morning, the bastards.
Yeah, they haven't come come for the grain even once. No reason to stand guard then. You can leave.
Would you say they won't?
Yeah. That's what I'm
Probably the
thinking.
fake. Yeah.
Would you say they won't? If they haven't attempted it until now. Who's to say, Elise? You can't leave the windmill, that's what. No, I was saying that maybe now. They're not coming for the grain because we're here, I'm certain. They'd come diving down the moment we left, I'd wager.
That's a given.
I suppose. Alright. Oh boy.
Best you start confessing, Dorothea.
A mother's sin passes on to her child, you know? Oh, for goodness' sake. Why, it's a fact, Elise.
What you ought to do, Dorothea, is wear your rosary all 9 months.
Oh, I will. But Brunhild, What about Mrs. Brunhild? She's been doing these divinations. Why not just let her? So true.
I don't think those work. Is probably the safer answer.
Yeah, just not believing in witches. Or witchcraft, that kind of thing. I don't think those work anyhow. It's all old wives' tales and whatnot.
Still, at least it could be harmful if she goes too far.
But this witch nonsense about town, too. It may have been her who brought us all these crows, even. Oh, for goodness' sake, Mrs. Lauralee.
Honestly, Lauralee, we can't go around making accusations left and right.
She would never do such a thing, Mrs. Lauralee. All right. You don't have to pounce on me like that. Okay, cool, we're down to 0.
Don't go losing your wits like that, Odalie.
It may be best to rest for the day, Mrs. Odalie. Is everything alright? Oop. Double tap. What's gone into her?
Odaly's trailer fight at the Crows, Elise. Yakin's right. It's that lassie and her cousin.
Oh, for goodness' sake.
Isn't good for you, Odaly. Think about your health. Your heart can't take much more. Oh, but I can't settle down, Marielle.
The Lord is with Kieferberg. We must not forget that. Is he? You ought to put your faith in him, Mrs. Odaly.
That's right, Odaly. You can't be swayed by whatever old Yakin says.
Do I look like a witch to you, Mrs. Odaly?
Oh, I wouldn't know, lass.
Man. What do you mean you wouldn't know? You don't rile her up, Elise.
Take care of her. Don't you worry, dearie.
Okay.
I just want to make sure we're not... Okay, we've talked to Finn and Guido at the windmill, so...
Mm-hmm.
So, right now is... We probably want to work again. We could go on a date with Levkohen, but I think we're locked out of that, so...
Yeah.
The next one, we will be going on a date with Freya, though.
Mm-hmm.
You should weave in more blue flowers, Linda. Didn't we leave the maypole to Freya this year?
Freya clearly has better taste anyhow.
I don't remember inviting you to the conversation, lassie.
At least being gay again.
Come now, Miss Wilmos. Freya's not even finished with it yet.
I'd say she'd be sad if you changed it without telling her, Mrs. Wilma.
Why, I'd never do such a thing. I trust her judgment. I'm having her lend a hand with the wreaths, too.
So you can find even more faults in her work, I see.
I've been asking you for a hand for a reason. Best we keep calm.
She sucks so bad.
I hate her.
This is tiring, Rosemarine.
Thinking about town, you mean?
No, I don't think we can count on that. I should have chosen my words a little more carefully, I suppose.
Alright, Elise. We'll find a way.
It's a little too late for that, Rosemarine. If only I could turn back time and attempt it again.
The way, Elise. Folks are rather restless.
You haven't been asking about town yourself, have you?
Oh, of course not.
Alright, well, I'll call for you if I need you.
Here, Elise.
Hi, ma'am. Is it dinner time?
Oh, time for baby?
It's time for baby. Well, I'm just gonna sit under the table.
She's
I guess
so
she's-
sad.
She's so sad.
Do you want to feed her?
Well, it's probably a good idea. Make for a nice little 5-minute break.
Yeah, do you want to take 5? You can run your funny little pre-rolled killers.
True. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, I want to refill my water as well, so...
Yeah, I also need to do that, so... That
yeah,
works out.
let's take 5 before we go back to our regularly scheduled program.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we will be back in about that long.
Okay.
Puppy. Hello, we're back. For real. What were we up to? Wait, no one here today.
Yeah, I think we should be good since we talked to Finn and Guido at the windmill, so now we can do our working thing.
Mm-hmm. Who was it who needed?
It's chickens.
Mm-hmm. Can't find Wilhelm.
Apparently he's in the back alley, so should be over here.
Ah.
Hopefully.
Spotted.
Whee! Oh, sorry, I was drinking my water.
Sometimes.
Are you one to eat a lot of eggs, Elise?
And what else is there to eat in this town anyhow?
Oh, you have enough for a hog or two, I'm certain.
Huh.
Anyhow, won't you fetch me a few eggs for supper?
Alright, Mr. Wilhelm. Let's have you pitch in for that hog, what do you say?
Bring me the entire coop, I will.
I don't think we want that.
No thank you, Rose and Marine.
You can chill, it's fine.
You can go spread rumors and suspicion in the town.
Man. Please. Okay, yeah, it set my rhythm off, so now I'm struggling. I become the struggler, I fear. Wow. Listen, I'm good at video.
Oh, girl.
I might have to reload. Because this is not going amazing. If I'm being honest. If I'm being real. I mean, if I just do this one perfectly and get... Hmm?
Redeem yourself.
Exactly.
Go. Don't fuck up.
What? Girl?
You can't double tap on an empty nest.
Oh, I know. I hit left and it didn't respond. You know...
I hate these fucking birds.
Please let me turn to the right when I hit right. I think that'd be cool. I think that'd be pretty epic even.
Get a bee. Oh. I mean, we could spend 5 to retry.
Could. When's the last time I saved? I mean, during this time period, so I could just run over and talk to...
I mean, we could also just, like, take the sea. It's not like we need a ton of money right now. We have lots of food.
Yeah.
And we already have the thing for Miffy, so... we don't need to spend money on her.
Having a bad time in the chicken coops. Did I?
Remember to eat as well.
Yeah.
You did well, Lass. These'll do. Here, for your hard work.
Thank you, Mr. Wilhelm.
We'll be eating well tonight, that's for certain. 17 eggs? Yeah, of course you will.
Yeah, of course. Oh, it can be gay.
Yeah, we also have to talk to people at the windmill again.
Mm-hmm. Also, I might as well use these.
No, I'd be running home if I was you, Elise.
What?
Lord knows what those crows have done to it by now. The wretched things are everywhere. I've been trying to get rid of them, but they won't budge.
Have they broken into anyone's home, or...?
Not yet, but they most definitely could. Thieves like rats.
Wow, mean to rats.
You'd best hide that brooch of yours, Elise, lest they steal it.
You're making too much of it, Mrs. Marlin.
Have you heard about Apple, Elise? That he got his hands pecked by the crows? Nothing but hearsay, Bertha. My, but isn't it horrifying? Apple gripped his fist too tightly. Nothing more. Oh, you'd say that's it. Of course that's it, Bertha. Look, Higgs says he'll have a word with Father Hans about it, but...
Well... Yeah, it's totally not what happened. Don't worry about it. Do wonder what that's about, though. Because they're trying to signal towards the oven. So what are they injuring a random child for?
Oh, you know...
Fun and playing and enjoyment.
They're having fun plus playing.
Exactly.
I must apologize, lass.
To me, Mr. Bernhard?
Had we believed you last night, we could have prepared ourselves.
I can't say I see how, if I'm honest.
We could have locked the granary, for starters. Makes one wonder why they're perched here in Kieferberg. It's a rare sight, that's for certain.
Hello? There we go.
Have you seen crows here before, Bernard? A long time ago, almost 20 years ago. Wasn't nearly as bad as this, however. Best we have a word with Father Hans.
About what, Mr. Heinrich? Heinrich, maybe?
Kieferberg needs some direction, Elise. I must agree, Heinrich. Gustav's struggling to find common ground with Father Hans, too. Father Hans doesn't seem too concerned, that's for certain. We must tell him his folks need him. Interesting.
Interesting.
Best to not get too close, lass. Lord knows they might swoop down for that brooch of yours.
Aren't you making too much of it, Mr. Tristan?
No, he's right, Elise. It's dangerous. I just can't seem to settle down with these crows flying about. And Athel's fever, too. What if it's contagious?
Apple's feeling better already, Mr. Tristan.
Father Hans is urging us to stay calm, folks. We must see to our duties, nothing more. Easier said than done, Ludwig.
Mr. Tristan.
There was the theft, Tristan. There's nothing strange about that. Asfel's fever was just that, a fever. I'd wager these crows will give up on our grain soon enough, too. Still not convinced, Ludwig.
Aww. Bit sus.
A bit suspicious, yeah. Because now we can go hang out with, we talk to people. Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
And we can go on a date with Freya. There she is.
There she is. I can double check there's not anyone else, but oh, there's the kids. There's Apple. Or wait, no.
Apple has a
That's
sick
Jacob.
Don't
Yeah,
touch
Apple's
it,
sick.
Grun.
Apple's sick. She's dying.
He's gonna die, yeah.
Don't worry about it though.
It doesn't matter, Jacob. It's dead.
No, the cat's just sleeping. Don't worry about it. What in the Lord's name are you two doing to that thing? Oh. Double tap. Moment.
Elise.
Good grief. You two know better than to touch that filth.
Oh, please don't tell Mama. It fell from the sky, Elise. We were playing and it fell from the sky, I swear.
Uh-huh. Alright, fine. Stop yelling. It fell from the sky, you say?
Straight down. Jacob thinks it might have been sick, but...
I mean, things do generally fall straight down. Don't you dare touch it, Grun.
Don't yell at me, Elise. Apple was the one who saw it first, Elise. He ran off to find some rocks for the funeral.
The funeral? Whose funeral?
The crows, Elise.
Just don't touch it, whatever you do. What about your mama, Grun?
I want to talk about it. Apple said Mrs. Elizabeth isn't feeling so well. Wait, Elise, you're not invited to the funeral.
Wow.
Grun.
Getting hated on.
Nothing more hateful than a couple of children.
Exactly.
Though you've never had a fever yourself, old Yakin. The lad was crying out to the witch, McTild.
Where exactly did you hear such nonsense, Mr. Yakin?
Oh, Elise, finally someone to talk sense into this fool. Lisbeth herself said the lad was delirious, lass.
Mrs. Elizabeth never said anything about a witch, Mr. Yakin. You ought to stop spreading this nonsense about town.
It's already tense enough as is, Yakin. Old Stefan warned us about this, McTild.
If I may ask, old Yakin, what's so special about old Stefan's word?
I must say, I'm curious too. Old Stefan knew that Keeperburg was to face many trials, lass. And now we're seeing them right before our eyes.
And what about the witch, then?
Very true, I've yet to see her out and about, Yakin. Time will reveal all, I say.
Is it time to be gay?
I think so.
Let's be gay.
Yippee!
I love Yuri. There she is. Not a bad things to do. You kidding?
Nothing better to do than hang out with Freya.
Mm-hmm. Enjoying yourself, are you?
Elise!
Elise! I'm so glad you're here. I was losing my wits.
Now that you mention it...
Mrs. Wilma's been giving you a hard time, I wager.
I don't want to be mean, but she can be a little pushy.
Ill-bred and ungrateful. That's what she is.
Oh, Elise!
Elise?
All of Kieferberg would agree with me, and you know it.
Sit now. Let's stop talking about Miss Wilma for a moment.
You put up with too much of these folks' nonsense, Freya.
I don't
Aww.
have much of a choice, the way I see it.
Yes, you do, Freya.
Folks have always praised me left and right, Elise. I can't help but feel I ought to live up to their expectations.
You don't have to live up to anything. You know that.
I know.
You wouldn't understand, Elise.
Huh?
Daisies really do suit you best, don't they?
For goodness sake.
You keep avoiding the subject, Freya.
On purpose. I think that it might be. It very much is.
Yeah, just being direct.
Yeah.
It very much is, Freya. You know it, I know it.
I know, but
I've always been ashamed of what I did, Elise.
It's alright, Freya. It's in the past.
Folks kept pitting us up against each other when we were children, and I... Oh, Elise, I ought to confess.
Oh. Huh?
The eggs you picked from Mick's birthday that day, I broke them. I broke them on purpose.
Freya?
oh, what can we do?
I'd made a mess of her laundry that day, and I was so afraid I had her give you an earful instead, so she'd forget about me.
For goodness sake.
For goodness sake.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Elise. I did so many bad things then. Blaming you for my blunders, getting you in trouble at every chance. Telling the townsfolk you weren't capable so they'd ask for me, and...
I see.
I said it's alright, Freya.
I didn't understand how I felt back then either, so I...
For goodness sake.
For goodness sake, I don't hold any of that against you.
Then, when you said I was overcompensating,
You know,
I understand, Freya. I know how you feel now, alright?
Elise.
Please.
Things are different now, aren't they? You've been spending more time together, being honest with each other.
Elise.
Oh, Elise.
I like being your friend, Freya. Oh, girl.
Girl.
Let's put it all behind and...
Oh,
Elise?
Elise.
Oh, her poor back.
She's so cute. I love Freya.
I love her.
Oh, it's wonderful.
I love spending time with you, too. I've always wanted to get close to you.
Broken back goodbye, release roll credits. So true. Freya,
Freya,
I can't breathe.
now that we're truly friends, I'm really so... Oh, I'm so happy.
Freya.
I'd have said this all a lot sooner.
Ugh.
Freya, dearie, how are the wreaths coming along? It's Miss Wilma.
Ow. Are you so strong?
Oh, right.
Before I go, Elise, I'll be home all afternoon tomorrow.
I'll be there.
Freya,
I'm sorry.
I'm coming, Miss Wilma.
For goodness sake. I think I'd better sit down a moment. I wish you took,
Okay,
like, a bit of damage from that.
It would be so funny if you took half a heart of damage from that.
Funniest way to get a game over.
Okay.
How are we doing on items?
We probably should grab a couple of bandages, maybe?
I could probably use St. Maltberger's oil at this point.
Yeah, I think you can probably use it. You could also wait until we get the golden girl and see where we are. Because
True.
if you go up to the windmill, we'll get this out of the way first so we know where our sanity is. Another one, I see.
Huh?
Say, what is it you're meeting him for?
I don't think that's any of your business.
Let me tell you something then. Forsake all you think you know about yourself.
What do you mean?
There's no amount of determination that can save you from him. Once you're in those woods, once you go through that door,
What?
you'll be left with nothing but harrowing regret.
Why are you telling me all this? Oh, free apple strudel.
That we will give to Mippy.
Great. I love giving things to Monroe. Okay, now though, definitely want it.
Pop that.
Take a sippy. Could probably just grab another one since we're doing good on foodish.
Yeah, you could. Buy that and some bandages.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case we need them.
Okay, yeah.
I think that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, don't forget to sell the pouch you have.
Oh, right, duh. My pouch.
The leather pouch purse.
I do quite like her. Runs into a wall, as you do.
On your way home, are you?
Rest assured, Mr. Bernard, I'm about to leave.
Afraid that lass will be taken by the crows, Bernard? We best not jest, old lad.
What about you two? Still worried about the crows?
I wish they'd leave already, that's what. They're just resting here, I'd say. They didn't hurt anyone or try to steal anything else.
It's not as though they necessarily had to, Mr. Bernard.
Just doesn't sit right with me is all. Speaking of which, I'm concerned about you again. It's been rather cheery for someone who's been robbed, don't you think?
I'd say he seems fine to me.
Folks like him, Elise. Oftentimes they're misleading you to think that they're in good health.
What makes you think that, Mr. Wilhelm?
Eugen isn't one to share his thoughts, lass. The lad's the same as always, as though nothing happened. We must make certain he isn't left on his own for long stretches of time, lest he...
Huh.
Interesting.
Interesting. Oh.
Yeah, we have to deal with Rosamarine.
Right.
Wait, Elise?
Haven't been taking her along.
There you are, lassie.
Huh?
Need to have a word with you, Elise.
A word with me, you say?
Your cousin's been going around town spreading nonsense, Elise.
Such as?
My saying the crows are nothing to fret about, for instance. I think that she's a kind soul.
Yeah, since this seems like accusatory. She's a kind soul, Mrs. Elma. She isn't afraid of any animals, on the contrary.
See, though that might be true, Elise, but still. Or to be brave of such things, not to make little of them.
I understand, Mrs. Elma.
Not all, lass. She's been asking about Apple's fever, you see. Why, she's a warrior.
Yeah. What of it? Why, she's a warrior, Mr. Ludwig. Everyone's worried about Apple. Why wouldn't she be?
Well, that's a fair point, Elise.
I don't think there's any point in making too much of things, Mrs. Elma.
And there's one more thing. You know she was asking about the windmill keys?
That's pretty sus.
I think asking the windmill keys might be the best one.
Yeah, just like claiming like total cluelessness. The windmill keys? Are you certain, Mrs. Elma?
True, Elise. She was asking about the town.
I suppose I can have a word with her, because that is rather strange.
As long as you understand, lass.
This is dangerous. I gotta make certain I bring Rosemary to work with me. I'll have to deal with this every day.
No suspicion. Perfect.
Perfect!
So now we can talk to Levkohen and get some
Yay,
delicious
bread!
breads. I know, Elise.
I haven't said anything yet, have I?
You don't have to, Elise.
What am I to do with you, Levgahan? At least tell me you'll get a good night's sleep tonight.
If nobody breaks into a fever, I might. Here's your bread, Elise.
She's so... What's on your mind, Levgahan?
Things that would upset you, Elise.
Girl? I'm not certain you trust me at all.
I trust you enough to not ask about it.
You keep coming back to this, Leb. If there's...
I meant it, Elise. You don't have to tell me. Whatever it is you can't tell me, I won't pry.
You trust me that much, huh?
Even if you truly were the witch.
Levgahan.
I mean it, Elise. I trust you'll tell me in time. Whenever you're ready.
You're truly...
Tired.
For someone who's so attentive to others, Levgahan, you're not.
I'll see you about town tomorrow.
For goodness' sake.
So...
She's so... She's regular.
Miss All-Knowing.
Mm-hmm.
Elise! Elise, come quick!
What's the matter, Jacob?
It's Apple, he's gone missing.
Oh no. What?
Oh, please come quick, Elise.
Well... We must go and look for him.
That's right, we can't sit around waiting forever.
You know,
What's going on here?
Apple's gone missing, Elise.
Hopefully the lads will find him on their patrol. They will happen upon him, I'm certain.
They don't know he's missing, Father. By the time they're back, my poor boy could have... Mama?
We all need to remain calm.
Calm, Father. My boy is missing. Lord knows if he's alright, let alone the worst has happened. We all knew those crows were an
out
omen.
with it!
Not with this. Not this again, you old wretch.
Ought to have taken the lad to the witch. What a horrible thing to say, old Yakin.
Can we just kill this guy?
Can we just kill this guy?
Kill
I'm
him,
sick of
geezer.
him.
It's causing problems. You truly have no decency, you.
That's enough.
We cannot give in to hysteria, brethren. to think the lads went out in search of crows.
Crows were a threat, lass. Oh, that's it. I'm looking for him myself.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Anyway,
I'll go. Let me be the one to go, Mrs. Lisbeth. It's best we wait for the lads. I can't allow...
Oh, will you really, Elise? Now there's a brave lass.
But Father Hans is right. It's dangerous. Leave it to me, Mrs. Lisbeth.
Oh, Elise.
I do not condone your disobedience, Elise.
I do.
Thanks, Lisbeth.
I need you to go, Elise. For Angelica's sake as well. Surely, the poor lass can't be without a mother.
We can lend a hand with whatever you need, Elise.
You'd best make certain you have enough food and matches, dear.
That's specific.
I'll be here, Elise. Let me know when you're leaving.
Alright, how much food do I have? Just double check. So I got the bread, of course. Saving that.
You mostly just have the bread.
I mostly just have the bread as the thing.
But that will get you to full,
Mm-hmm.
though. And just a warning, after this segment, we're going straight into the woods.
Ah. Do we want to do that?
I was thinking that this would be a good time to stop.
Yeah, because then we could start the next stream in the woods again.
Yeah.
Also, think of the fallen Dustin. We've been a good team. First it was that awful fever, and now this. Wait. Stole your lines, because I'm very smart.
Yeah.
Mrs. Elizabeth looks horrified, I can't even imagine. We can only hope he hasn't broken into a fever again, wherever he is. All you can do is bring him back to Kieferberg as fast as you can, Elise.
There's only so much one can do after all.
Well, we wouldn't know what to do if this happened to me.
You'd best keep an close eye on Maggie, Mrs. Lauralee.
Mary, she can look after herself just fine, lass. Better than most folks here in Kieferberg, I'd say.
Mrs. Lauralee, poor Mandy is still a child.
No, actually, she's got a point, though. Oh, there's much you don't yet know about her, Dorothea. Such as? She wouldn't let herself starve, for starters. That's for sure. More like we wouldn't let her.
Oh, I'm certain he's all right, dearie. I can only hope you're right, Mrs. Mario.
You must keep a positive outlook, Mrs. Elizabeth. I thought you didn't condone any my disobedience, Father. Can't talk. My duty is to care for my brethren's well-being, Elise. You ought to be aware it is dangerous.
Lass couldn't bear the thought, Father. We can't leave Apfel roaming the woods all by himself. Lord knows how sick he was yesterday. If that fever were to strike him again in those woods.
I'll make certain I find him, Mrs. Elizabeth.
I appreciate it, Elise, but if you find it's too dangerous... Elise will find him, Lisbeth. We must trust the lass. Go, Elise. Please be careful.
Hey. Very nice. Thank you, Mrs. Lisbeth.
We'll make certain to send the lads after you when they arrive. Don't wander off too far, you hear? Thank you, Elise. Hi, Elise. I wasn't expecting you to volunteer of all people. That was rather brave of you, Elise.
I couldn't sit still and do nothing.
Hey, how fearless. Truly, with all this talk about the witch and whatnot. If only the lads were in town.
Who knows? They might find him out and about.
They don't even know to look for Apfel, Elise. It happened nonetheless, Wilma. Do you have everything you need, Elise?
I believe I do, Mrs. Alma.
Why don't you take this?
For bandages.
It's not much, I know, but...
No, thank you for my life, I needed that. Thank you, Mrs. Alma.
Well, don't expect any charity from me, lassie. Bitch.
Thanks, Wilma.
Be careful, Elise.
Rude to me.
Let me go with you, Elise. You're not going anywhere, Jacob. I'm a man too, and Apfel needs us, Granny. Elise doesn't need you getting in her way, Jacob.
Your mother's right, Jacob.
Wouldn't get in the way, I wouldn't.
I can't look after you and myself at the same time, do you understand?
Oh, but I wouldn't. We must trust Elise, Jacob. I know you're hurting, Jacob, but she's right. Mama.
I'll do my best to find him, Jacob. I promise.
Alright, Elise.
And one last little group. Please.
Hi, girlies.
Hi, girlies. A heart emoji. I'll be fine, Mrs. Bechtel.
You can always change your mind, Elise. Levkahen's right, Elise.
Who's to go if I don't, Freya?
Well, it's a good thing you volunteered, Elise. You're a capable lass, I'm certain you'll find him.
Thank you, Mrs. Ariane.
I'm wondering how we didn't notice. It's no use in blaming ourselves now, Mrs. McTild. The children told Miss Dorothea they lost sight of Apfel. Sometime before nightfall, it seems. Apfel was feeling all right, it may be that, but... What, Freya? Perhaps he felt ill and didn't want anyone to fret. Oh, don't say such a thing.
Apfel couldn't have wandered too far anyhow. It'll be fine.
Oh, Elise.
I'm going anyway, Freya.
I know, but... If anything ever happened to you, Elise...
I'll be alright, Freya, I promise.
If we got lost somewhere, I'm certain that's all there is to it. May the Lord be with you, Elise.
Alright.
Time to save.
Time to save. Good progress. Got a whole day's worth.
Yep. I mean, if we average about a day, a week, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, thanks for joining us while when we did a little,
It's time to be spooky.
a little spooky, a little spooky.
I hope you enjoyed the merry lead.
Yeah. Feeling very, very regular. There's nothing going on.
Oh.
Nothing untoward going on in this town. It's regular. But
It's
yeah.
pretty normal.
It's normal. Yeah, I am gonna see if there's anyone we can raid, and then we can get back to this next week, and we could actually do this, semi-weekly again.
Back to weekly.
Back to
Finally.
weekly!
We are back on our regular schedule.
Yuri
after my
Fridays! Yeah.
vacation. Yuri Fridays!
Yuri
love
Fridays. I love women. Women in normal amounts. Yeah, let's see if there's anyone I have online. No way. A Rock Boy is online.
Oh, Mr. Streams?
Mr. Streams himself. I mean, dare we?
Dare we?
I don't know.
Do I have anyone else that's gone?
Anyone other than him.
Anyone other than I mean, we can recam. That's fine.
Yeah. Might as well. It's not like we do that, relatively frequently.
That's true.
But it works. This is one of the few times we're doing it that's not just like, well, we just ended a collab.
There was someone in my recommends that is playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but...
Wow. I mean... You do tempt
Well,
me.
I do tempt you.
Mm-hmm. You do love a little Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
We do love Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. They're playing Gates to Infinity right now.
We have to.
Okay. I'll send you the link.
Sorry, Rock Boy. But yeah, Cam is
Bye,
also streaming
Cameron.
right now. So I'll just, link in
He's
chat.
probably playing League again.
He's actually playing Lethal Company with a couple of other people.
Oh.
Sapphire and,
Where?
someone else who
Every
actually...
single
Oh,
time.
Danye!
Oh, Yanye.
Yay. Yeah, I'll also just link him in chat in case people want to take a peek. If people are up for some Lethal Company as well. But yeah, I can't turn down a little Get to Infinity. Thanks for joining us. I'm gonna get the raid set up. I'm gonna go say hi to Barrietta. And we'll see you in a week. And also, presumably collab. Most likely. Yeah, see you around. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Farewell.
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 Bye.
Don't get got by the witch or anything. Lol. Watch out for
Yeah,
crows.
don't get hexed.
Don't get hexed, idiot.
Don't get hexed, idiot. Hexes you.
Hexes you, hexes you, hexes you. Okay,
Hexes you.
bye.
Bye.